And now it's time for an occasional feature where we investigate the work of the lowest profession on earth, lower than prostitutes, arms manufacturers and the executive committee of the Man-Boy Love Association. They are journalists.
Lazy journalist scum, lazy journalist scum. The hearts are dead and the brains are numb. Lazy lying journalist scum, lazy lying journalist scum.
This week we're looking at a very lazy piece of journalism, a formulaic joke that is made again and again by idle hacks. The formula, please, Ian Lee.
Here it is. X is like Y on Z, where X is a current personality or entertainer, Y is another, usually old-fashioned entertainer, and Z is, of course, a type of drug. Here's some examples.
Michael Bracewell in The Guardian said, Reeves and Mortimer seem like Morecambe and Wise on acid.
Time Out called Phil Kay like Eddie Izzard on amphetamines.
And Lewis Jones in The Telegraph said, Trevor and Simon resemble Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men on drugs.
How lazy? What drug did he mean? All drugs have different effects, you know. Could mean hair growth or huge breasts if it's hormones. Who knows what he means?
Fantastic. And here's the traditional, arranged by Tim Cooper in the London Evening Standard. Lee Evans is like Norman Wisdom on acid.
But is that true or just lazy journalist lies? This week I decided to find out if Norman Wisdom on acid would actually resemble Lee Evans at all. And here's how.
Yep, that's fine. I've got the tea ready, so...
Okay. To find out what Norman Wisdom on acid would look like, I invited him along to our office for a cup of tea.
Would you like a cup of tea? Yes, please. I'll just go and get one.
And what Norman Wisdom does not know here is that the tea is spiked with the mind-bending hallucinogen lysergic acid diethylmide.
I've just got to go away for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back then. Okay.
Please don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Spiking the drinks of respected elderly comedians is not only illegal, it is also quite rude.
Half an hour later, the acid kicked in, and I was able to compare the act of Lee Evans with Norman Wisdom literally on acid. This is what Lee Evans is like. And this is our film of Norman Wisdom on acid. So this is Lee Evans, and this is Norman Wisdom on acid. So Lee Evans, sweaty, hyperactive, funny, and Norman Wisdom on acid, frightened, confused, old.
Mr. Grimsdale!
So there's no similarity whatsoever there, and I've clearly proved that journalists are lazy, lying scum.
Yeah, I must say I'm looking forward to the reviews we're going to get for this show.
Oh, I don't care. Journalists, fascists, Rich.
I admire you, Stu, for that. You're like Mark Thomas on Prozac.
Stop doing that.